Hello guys, welcome to the sixth tutorial, and what we are doing here is we have already placed an image background for our home page, and what we want is that we will populate this with the list view data. And what we need is like we will be returning something on this with the dummy data for now. And so let's just come right here in our body, right after app bar, and here we can return brew list, the widget. And right now you cannot see it because obviously we haven't made it. So I will go in here and I will create a stateful widget, brew list, stateful widget, brew list, and we will return a list in here. So first of all, let's import material. So that's great. And now here what we are going to do is we are going to return a list that is going to, this is basically a template, that where we are returning a list and we are iterating it, like cycling through it and displaying the data. So to have that list, we need a model class to define the variables or the things that we want to get from the database. We can call it brew. So we need one string sugars, string name, and an integer strength of the coffee. And what I will do here is I will create a constructor, alt insert. Okay, no, it's not working on here, and I'll just some named constructor, and I will add curly braces. So what we are going to do is, again, we will use the provider, and we can import this here since we have made this in the home. And now we will go back to our brew list. So here we will create final brews provider of brew. Actually it's a list, and contacts, and if this list is empty then return an empty list. So I will import the provider package here, and now I will also import the, okay, and this has to be done inside in here because we would need the context. So here we will return the list view builder that is going to help us to populate this. So let's just take a list view builder, and list view builder takes in item count, which is brews length, and shrink to wrap true item builder. So here we need a method or a function. Okay, here what we will do is simply return a stateless widget which is serving as a template for our data that we want to display. So I will come here back in screens, and I will create another Dart file and name it as brew tile. Oh, wrong name. I will delete this, or I can just refactor it. This shouldn't be double dot. So here we will create, we will take a material dart package again and create a stateless widget because this is just a template, and brew tile. Okay, now we will import this here. So brew tile has to have a parameter brew, brews here, and index. So once we have created this, we will go back to our brew tile and take brew, which is our model brew, and create a constructor of this brew. And if you come back to the brew list, our error is resolved. Okay, because we are passing this data in here. Okay, so here we are going to return padding because we are creating a template, so we want it to look little better. Padding again, edge inset only from the top. We need the padding of 8 pixels, and we are returning a child which is card. We are card is like a, you can search Flutter cards. They are like literally a card, and like you can use them for your templates. And we can give this a padding. From top it has to be 6, from right it has to be 20, and from bottom it has to be 0. And here what we will do is take another child which is called list tile, because this is also material material design widget that comes with it. And we can add circle avatar. We can also add colors to it, so this is great because we will use this to make a outline of the how strong is our background color, how strong is our coffee brown. So here is the magic, that the strength that we are going to set from the slider of the coffee is going to be from 100 to 900, and whatever the strength that is being set on the slider, we are passing that value. So according to that value, the strength that user sets, our color of that avatar is going to be made. And the title is going to be brew dot name, and subtitle is going to be again text takes, because we are going to takes sugars and okay, great. So this is like a template that we have made, and that's it for this the thing that we are making. And let's just run. I think we will not see anything. uh, yeah, because once we have to display it, then we have to use the stream to display it. So right now we have just built a stream, and in the next one, whenever the user signs in, or sorry, signs up, we want to upload some dummy data. So right now there is no list in the database and we are not using stream, so that is why we are seeing this error, but we can fix this later. But our next task is to use cloud FireStore and pass a data in it. So I will just create another package. Sorry, we can just go in the service and we can call this database, and we can import FireStore in this, and we can name this base service, and that's all. So I will see you in the next tutorial with the we will learn how to work with the Firestore and like pass a dummy data. Okay.